Another rainy weekend, another session at the factory. So if you saw my video from last week, I've been trying to relearn Topsouls. And that is a trick that, I can land them every now and then, but I've never had them consistent. I can't consistently do them like my Royale or Soul Grind or something like that. And last week I gave it a really good effort. I probably missed 50 or so Topsouls. It was ridiculous. I was so tired after that session. I probably skated for, probably 45, 50 minutes by myself. And that's just way too much skating. But I went through the video and, when I was editing it, I saw some things that I could improve. I posted the video and I had a ton of amazing comments from everybody. So first of all, thank you so much for wanting to help me learn this trick. It is something that, as a mini ramp skater, I think it needs to be in my pocket. I need to have a topside trick. I think Topsoul, for me, because it's my natural spin, it's my natural backside, even though it's a switch soul, is the perfect trick. And I really want to get it. So I'm back out here at the factory with a new game plan thanks to you. So there are three main takeaways that I got from the comments. And I think the three things that I can improve, pretty easy to do now that I'm aware that I'm doing it. The first one is I need to warm up by doing stalls. And I never thought that I needed to do stalls last time. I thought that, I would just figure it out, or, how do you stall if you're carving so much, because I was always told carve, carve, carve. And it's hard to carve and stall because if you carve, you've got speed. Anyway, I'm going to try to manage my speed, stay on the inside of the ramp, and stall. So I'm going to do that for my first little segment and just stall, 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 stall. Probably 10 stalls in a row. My second thing is carve. So definitely when I get that stall done, I need to carve more so that I can stay inside the ramp and really stay focused on the middle of the coping. The third thing, and this is a really weird one that I noticed when I was editing, and a couple people pointed out, when I'm approaching the coping, my feet are wrong. So I never even thought about the feet on an approach because, I'm a ledge skater, right? So usually when I'm skating ledges, my feet are pretty much parallel, like they're shoulder length apart, like a hockey stance. I'm an old hockey player. So I'm just, squash down, feet straight, and then, jump and put yourself on. Really what you need to do is kind of cheat. So if you're trying to do, if you're trying to do a soul grind, why don't you lead with the foot that goes in front of you and pull that sole foot back? So I do a right foot sole. If you're skating up to a ledge, pull back so that you're kind of in a sole position before you get to the ledge. Then when you jump, you just pick up your feet and put them down. All good in theory. I'm told that I overthink things a lot. I'm sure that a lot of you just go out there and do it. For me, I need to think about this stuff. It doesn't come natural for me, so I really have to practice and really have to break things down. If that works for you, I'm glad that I could help. If that doesn't, and if it just comes easy for you, be thankful. You're very fortunate to have that working for you. Anyway, I'm going to put the skates on and give it a shot. Well, I fell in the ramp. Ugh, glad I had knee pads on. That hurt. But warming up, feeling good, a little wax. Mentally trying to stay inside the ramp, stay off the deck. That's the goal for today. All right, gonna do probably some Royales, get the legs warmed up, and see if I can get boot down. It's always a bit of a struggle the first 10 minutes, but I think I can get it. Alright, well, thinking too much. Thinking that I need to stay inside the ramp, which I do, but overthinking it and having a harder time locking consistently than I am actually sliding, like I'm getting myself ahead of myself. Last few felt good though. Just, again, mini ramp is just, it's all weird to me. I'm getting it, but it's definitely taking a while to figure out the speed, figure out the balance, all that stuff. All right, here comes some Topsouls. I'm gonna start with a stall and work my way from there. All right, so slow and steady. Trying to get that feeling of locking a Topsoul is really, there's a lot of commitment that I'm not ready for. A couple things that I'm thinking about. One, I'm lifting my arms more when I'm coming up. I feel like that's going to help float up to the coping. So trying to focus on doing that so that I'm a little more lightweight up there. I'm definitely spotting that sole foot, that topside foot, better than I was in the past. The problem is I can't get my front foot on at the same time. That might just come with carves. I honestly don't know. Maybe just a little bit more carve, but I gotta get both feet up at the same time. Man, it is so hard to commit. I think it's just I gotta turn more. Gotta stay in the ramp. Like stalling is really hard for me to get both feet on. If I'm carving, I feel like my body will stay in the ramp more and just kind of put that front foot on. I feel like I'm not falling over onto the deck much, which is a plus. There was, one that I slipped and fell into the deck a little bit, which is a good thing. I think I'm getting close. I think I'll just start trying to carve it a little bit. Maybe not actually lock it, but like do some incremental, a little bit more carve, a little stay on the deck, or stay off the deck. Oh, I gotta get this today. All right, I think I got the carve. A couple nice little airs, staying right around the coping. I was leading with my front foot, so my right foot, which is going to be my backside foot, and I came back in. I feel like at that peak, I could have easily just locked on my Topsoul. Like, I felt like that carve was right. So I'm gonna try to get the guts to throw my feet up this time. We'll see. I'm a little scared, but I gotta do it, gotta try. It's totally there. I locked so solid twice. Just need to push that front foot out more and have confidence to fall back in, which will keep my back foot from getting rolling. Totally got this. No doubt about it. That floating feeling, that staying in the ramp feeling, it's definitely starting to feel more natural. Not forcing it, not afraid of it. Yeah, I think I got this. Man, I lost my rhythm. Going way too much on the ramp now. I need to focus on falling in again. Do a couple errors again, see how that feels, and then try again. I did land a couple, and they felt solid. So I know that I can do this. I just got to get my timing right, get my airing right, and get my balance right. Oh man, that one felt good. I could feel smacking it down. I could feel taking more time to lock. And then I tried a few others and just got excited and was like, oh, I could do this no problem. But I wasn't thinking about staying in the ramp. I was just thinking about grinding for the whole coping. I gotta stop doing that. Man, now I'm at the point where I'm just so tired. Can't handle it. I already killed a battery and a memory card, so it means I've been skating for like 45 minutes. We had a few skateboarders up here, but for the most part it's just been me. I'm just too tired. I definitely locked a few that felt good, and I definitely slid a few that feel good. I wasn't able to get back in though, so didn't get it today, but I feel like I got a lot closer. Thanks for all the comments. Again, this was really helpful. I tried everything that I could and I feel like I got much closer than I did last time. I didn't do any crazy slide on the decks, maybe one or two, and then it was obvious what I did wrong. So I think I've taken that out of my horrible miss vocabulary. And I actually fell into the ramp a couple of times, which means, again, that my balance is right. I just can't figure out that angle yet. I'm working on it. I think doing the airs above the coping right before helps a lot. I was really on a roll before, and then I just kind of fell out. So I just need to skate more, need to do this more, and do airs more. I think that's going to be a huge hint. Carve, airs, stay in the ramp, and then it'll happen. Can't rush it. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week.